A little cold in here.
I don't want to go outside.
Oh, good grief. The storm's here.
Yeah, I don't want to go outside. Cold here.
I wonder the snowplow. They dropped it off. Oh, there it is.
Typical, typical on delivery.
Yeah. I think it really fits there.
Okay, that's enough of that. It's
Yeah,
getting annoying now.
that's enough of that. Anyways, guys, hello and welcome back to another Railroads Online video. We got the snowplow, but they delivered it a little awkwardly.
Amazon stuffed it in here. Amazon said, right, there's a free track there. Let's just stuff it in there.
Just stuff it in there.
They've stuffed it in there just like I stuffed my mum's.
I was gonna try and.
We're less than a minute in, and I've already started swearing.
Yeah. I haven't even steamed up a train yet to get the whistle going. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the train steamed up. If you want to go ahead and shovel the tracks, you know, from the roundhouse to the plow, so that way we can actually get the train over here, that would be great. Gosh, imagine
I
if
don't have a shovel.
Imagine if we actually had to do that though.
Oh my! I would cry. I think I would not play this game. I'd be like, no.
Welcome to railroading in the winter. How may we help you? Luckily, the snow decides that it does not want to interfere with our switches, which is very nice of it.
I'm gonna get our new not train steamed up.
The plow?
The plow.
Yeah, it has its own boiler and everything to run the big giant scary spinny thing. It has a whistle too, so that should be fun. But yeah, the snow plow, even though it has a boiler, it doesn't have any power of itself, so you need a train to push it.
It does have a reverser, which is a bit odd.
Probably to spin the snow the other way.
Mother of God!
Oh, I see the smoke coming out the stack there.
Hop in.
Okay, hold on.
Press F on it.
Hold on, I'm about to couple up to it. Dink. Well, definitely need a better place to store it. I think the brake's probably on. I don't even know where the brake would be on there on that, to be honest.
Yes, it is on. Now it's off.
Okay, thank you. The big spinny boy snow yeeter. You know, usually they would have more than just one train behind it. Do you think we should get the whole gang pushing behind this thing?
We might just need Peter Griffin. But
yeah, just Peter Griffin. We don't need Swazzle Dazzle as well. I don't think.
Dead Beach, if you're still watching.
Wow. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what's going on. F enter. Oh, yeah, I think you're in the UI, so you can't.
There you go. Now.
Oh, wow. Baffle, flanger, generator, regulator, reverser. Goodness. That's a lot of controls. So, the flanger is...
Oh, it's that.
Where? Do you see
something?
something?
No, it's a baffle. That's the baffle.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So that moves that left and right. So, yeah, whether we want to shoot snow left or right. Yeah, the flanger, what that should do is that should raise and lower... Well, the little things that clears the flangeways, basically. I don't see that actually working. Maybe we actually have to get the thing started first. We got the generator. The generator's working. All right, well, we can go ahead and put it in full forward gear. And there we go. Okay. We can start spinning the big spinny thing.
Wait, I want to see it. Oh, my God. Oh, you're moving forward. Put the
oh, yeah, because the train's regulator is also connected.
Yeah.
So there we go. It's yeeting snow. So yeah, if we lower the flanger, I don't really actually see anything visually happening when we do that though. But you'd raise it on switches. You'd raise the flanger on switches because you don't want to pick the switch. But then you would lower it on like straight tracks. All right. You just turn into a red mist.
You might want to mute this bit, but I don't know. So I didn't willingly search this up, by the way. That is a cool-ass whistle.
That is a cool whistle. Continue.
But no, okay, so I didn't actually actively search it up. It just popped up in my Facebook feed. I now know what it looks like when a person goes through a jet engine. Let me put it this way. Grab some red paint, put it in a spray gun, and just spray it everywhere, along with bits.
Not ideal, Houston.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, it's all implied violence. It does... Like, if you see it, and you don't know what it is, you're like, what the hell is that? But then the second that you see a jet engine involved, you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's It's pretty graphic.
Well, anyways, okay, we got coal. Does this thing... I'm assuming this thing needs water. I'm guessing. It's a steam engine.
I would imagine.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it needs water. It's got 0 water. But yeah, if you come over here to the side, there's a couple other neat bits to this thing. First off, you can open these side doors and get a nice view of that Walschaerts valve gear.
Wow!
So there's your Walschaerts valve gear. You can look. Who put the train in there? Oh, there's the flanger. Okay, so the flanger is down here. There it is.
Oh, hang on. Let me raise and lower it.
Yeah, I thought the flanger would be near the front, but no, the flanger is back here.
Do anything now?
Yeah, there you go. Now it's moving.
Okay. Okay, so in other words, the flanger doesn't operate properly in the controls menu. It only goes to 100 or 0. But the lever that is in the, I suppose you could call it the kind of cockpit.
Yeah, the cabin.
That goes to negative 100%.
Oh, so that's how you lower it into negative 100. Okay. Neat. Okay, we'll put it back up because we don't want to lower it on a switch. You'd lower the flanger on straight track, but then you'd lift it up on a switch because, as you guys can see, yeah, we'd basically be tearing up the switch right now with that thing down.
Yeah. All right, and there we are.
Yeah, there it goes. All right. So let's go ahead and I guess let's get Peter on the back.
Close the doors.
Yeah, let's close all the doors so we don't let all the coldness in. There we go. And I guess you can run that today if you want instead of running the caboose. You can run the that. The regulator will be controlled by me, based on.
That's alright.
But it should just be maxed out most of the time anyway. I don't unless we're coasting, then that might be an interesting thing to worry about. Is that when I want to coast, then the big spinny thing will stop. But we'll have to figure that out. Maybe you can up the regulator on your side, and then I can lower it on mine. If we can get around the game's
yeah, maybe
train linking. But yeah, we'll get Peter Griffin on the back to help with the tractive effort because we'll definitely need it trying to get up the hill in the snow.
Here's the thing though, we haven't bought our new train.
We haven't bought our new train. We can't afford the new train yet because we kind of just bought the snowplow. So what we're gonna go ahead and do for today is I have stocked up the gold mine and the dredge so that we can go ahead and get some gold from both of those places and take it to the stamp mill.
Well, there we go. Okay, that'll be good then.
I loaded up the dredge. I know it's not the best place, as you said, but we had a bunch of extra pipes and tools that we were literally not doing anything with them. And I figured instead of taking it to the oil well and making oil that we'll never use, I'll take it to the dredge and make gold that we can use. Just a little bit of extra gold. Well, we're kind of in the gold chain now. I don't know if you really want to continue hauling oil barrels. I feel like we're kind of done with that part of the game.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, let's just go ahead and a couple up here. I think what we're gonna go ahead and do, what makes the most sense, is because we have 2 trains that need a bunch of water. We have Peter Griffin that probably needs water. We have the other train that needs water and the snowplow that needs water. We're gonna go ahead and do the shunting with Swazzle because we need to get these trains filled with water. So you can go ahead and start steaming
using a lot of fuel today.
Yeah, we're gonna be chewing through the fuel. Luckily, it doesn't cost us that much of anything, really. Okay, you're full on water, so we don't actually need you to water you. Okay, go ahead and get this tank filled up. Hopefully, our water tower hasn't froze.
Yay, it hasn't.
Yeah, good. It hasn't.
Oh my god, we are absolutely polluting everything around here. Look at that. 3 trains are currently steaming.
Well, if global warming exists, we need it, so go ahead and warm up the planet. It's too cold right now. Oh my gosh, all the cars are buried in snow too. Yeah, all the way up to the tops of the wheels.
Oh my god.
Again, glad we don't have to shovel any of this out. Glad we don't have to shovel any of this out.
Look at the skeleton cars, they're just like...
Just barely anything above the snow.
Yeah, there's like, you can see the handbrakes and that's about it.
The handbrakes and the actual part that holds the logs. Alright, so we'll definitely want car not found, because we need gold. The stamp mill also needs water, so we might want to go ahead and take maybe 2 of our water tanks with us to load him up, and then we'll take coal to the gold mine.
And we will not need Megatron for this.
No, we can leave the caboose behind because you have the snowplow to stay in. That will be fine.
But I don't have my comfort though.
Well, maybe we should bring the caboose with us just for the sake of it, because usually you'd have a person in the caboose, and it kind of feels weird without it.
Why don't I rapidly buy the railroads online for someone? I'll just say hello. We need someone to send a caboose.
I need someone to come sit in the caboose and do nothing. Can you come sit in the caboose and do nothing? Alright, let's see.
I wish Heist still played. For f***'s sake. Heist, if you're watching, come play Railroads Online with us.
He'd rather play his game.
Actually, to be honest, don't come play Railroads Online with us because you don't like Elon Musk and I hate you.
Give us Century of Steam, please.
Yeah, give us Century of Steam.
Although I don't know if he will, because you just said you hate him.
Yeah, true. Correction, I love you, Heist. I think you're the greatest YouTuber ever.
We don't talk about what just happened.
What just happened, Dalton?
I said we don't talk about it!
So anyway, what just happened is Dalton...
I don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about what just happened. I don't even know what...
Oh, you twit! I see the problem. Actually, I see two problems.
No, you don't.
But I see two problems, but
No, you don't.
one of them is the result of the other.
No, you don't.
The first problem is that you're in the game. The second problem is that you don't listen to me about three ways.
I forgot there was a three-way there. It's fine. Oh, it looks like the snow actually does slow you down, though. Look at that.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I can only go, like... I think Swazzle Dazzle can normally go up to, like, 20. I'm stuck at, like, 12. That's what it looks like, at least.
I was gonna say maybe they've had an update, but that's not possible.
It's not possible, yeah. Maybe it was always this case, and we just never realized, because we always use a snowplow. But, like, here, it's like, I do have to do quite a bit of shunting without the snowplow. And in real life... you would have an entire crew of yard men just shoveling the yard. Because otherwise, how would anything get done? So yeah, unfortunately, we do not have a crew of yard workers to shovel out our yard for us. I also wish we had those things that they have in the Denver yard, where they literally light their switches on fire.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like a propane burner.
Yeah, it's to clear the ice out of the switch, because... if ice builds up in the switch, then the train might not be able to find where the rail is. Yeah, and then you have a fun time where the train literally drives on ice. There's a story, I think I've told it before, but of a train that basically they were going down the main line. They hit a switch wrong, and they just went through the ice, and they had no idea they were off the rails until they came face to face with a pile of hay bales.
What?
Yeah. And they were like,
I don't think you have told that before, but that's...
And they were like, who put the hay bales on our track? Oh, spoiler alert, you're not on the track anymore. Yeah, I don't know exactly how far the train went for, but it went for a decent ways, just on the ice. Just minding its own business.
And then,
And then hay bales. Hey, bales.
Hey, bales. And then Tom Hanks saw it and immediately thought, that's a great idea for a movie.
Yeah, well, this was back in, like, the 1800s, so... Tom Hanks wasn't even alive then.
Yeah, but he saw the idea for it.
Also, it wasn't Tom Hanks that wrote Polar Express.
Oh yeah, true. It was someone else.
Yeah, the story was written by someone else. He just played every single character. He just played literally every single character. That's the only thing he did. Oh, you know what? I'll grab the pipe cars too, because we'll grab some pipes from the ironworks and take that to the dredge, because that's the only thing they're missing.
Iron.
Also, by the way, the thing I said about the snow was wrong. I had a brake on.
Oh.
Maybe I should put the brake. Maybe I should put the brake back on, just for realism.
Just for realism, we're gonna grind the brake shoes flat again.
Yeah, just for realism, we're gonna grind the brake shoes flat because there'd be snow. We'd be slow. Actually, maybe I'll just hook up the reverser instead. Oh yeah, there we go. Trudge through that snow.
That just reduces your power, not your
I know. Makes it look more ominous though. I hope they do something really fun with the snow stuff in COS. Although, I think when we get to COS, we'll be playing on the desert map, so we probably won't even experience snow.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, okay, so they have like a pine tree map, and then they have a mountain map, and then they have a desert map, and I'm like,
yeah.
We've done Pine Valley, we've done Aurora Falls. What else is left? The desert. So we'd have to probably do
dessert.
Tasty dessert.
I'm gonna go put my frosting away before I get diabetes.
Diabetes.
Mama, may I have cookie? No diabetes. Roll back to kitchen.
Anyway, the train's almost ready.
This one is half full of water.
Is it half full or half empty?
Well, it's beyond halfway, so it's half full. Alright, so people look at me, and okay, if someone says this glass is half full or half empty, I say it's half empty because I'm drinking from it. But if you're filling up the glass with something, then I'll say it's half full because it's going upwards. It depends on the direction, so context always matters. The glass's capacity is half that the glass can. Is half of that of the max capacity of the glass. There you go. That's what I am.
Have you heard this? A pessimist sees a dark tunnel. An optimist sees the light at the end of a tunnel. A realist sees the freight train. The train driver
Yeah,
sees three idiots standing on the tracks.
Yeah, I've heard that one. Yep, yeah, I've heard that one. And honestly, in that situation, if I was the train driver, I would probably turn off the light and then not blow the whistle.
It's like, I don't want to see what's gonna happen.
No, it's more like, if you're stupid enough to stand on a train track, you deserve to get hit by the freight train. And if you're stupid enough to not be able to hear the train coming, God, okay, forget about hearing it, feel it.
You know, I told you about the train that's like really close to my house. The
yeah,
that's the CNA, Chesapeake and Albemarle Railroad. It goes from Chesapeake to Edenton, North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
The railway actually used to go further past Edenton, but they destroyed the rail bridge that used to be there. There was a big rail bridge that used to go over like the river, but they
it wasn't
tore it
a
down.
ship that destroyed it, was it?
I don't know what destroyed it. I think they just didn't need it anymore because of trucks and trains are kind of became.
Yeah, bro, completely missed my reference. But yeah, sorry, I got chocolate in my mouth.
Oh, what exactly are you referencing though? I'm trying to forget.
Like a year ago.
I'm trying to remember exactly.
Francis Scott Key Bridge.
Oh, that bridge. Oh, that bridge.
In Baltimore.
No, it was. Yeah, that's Baltimore. That's way further. Yeah, that's a completely different bridge, and that was a road bridge, not a rail bridge. So, yeah, I didn't know that's what you were talking about. Man, that thing takes a lot of water. It's a thirsty plow. By the time that one fills up, you'll have to top this guy up because he's he's not quite full, and it's probably fine. We're probably good. We can probably go ahead and start going. We have plenty of water.
Yeah.
If we need more water on the way, then we have other stops. But I don't think we're gonna go through 9,000 units. That's pretty good. All right, and that's full. Yeah, so that's full. I'm gonna put one glob of coal in this guy's tender. Yeah, let's see.
All right, once the glob of coal comes in.
Glob of coal. There we go.
Blobby wobby.
Double toot.
It does control my whistle though. Yeah. It does because the plow's turning.
Okay.
All right, let's see this thing throw snow. Ready? What the?
Are we?
It's not.
Oh, there we go.
It's not working.
There we go. Now it's working.
I don't see it.
I see it.
I do not. And I left the things open. I'm just gonna hang off the side here while I close these hatches.
Oh, look at this. This is gnarly.
Gnarly.
This feels like proper railroading in the snow. Oh, our cars have left without us.
Huh? Oh.
We're just gonna push them with the big spinny thing, yep. Sorry, Meg. Come on.
I think the brakes.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Trying to boost up. I put brakes on them. I don't know why they...
look like inside. Oh my god, that looks scary. Alright, which brakes did you put on?
Probably the one at the front, if I were to guess. But obviously it wasn't enough. The car still rolled down the hill. Unless I never put any brakes on. I don't think I did.
You didn't. You're a twit.
Well then, this is a, now we can't even push it.
Nice job. You've soul in the ass.
Okay, no, hold on. I know how to solve this situation. Okay, put him there. Okay, now you can go ahead and back up. Does doing the regulator on the snowplow do the train too?
Yes, it does.
That is hilarious. Yes. Yeah, if anything, you'll just be there to control, like, the flanger and stuff. I mean, eventually I want to get...
It's gonna hit. Oh my god, it did, but it just phased through.
It didn't. It did, but it didn't. It did, but didn't at the same time. Okay, hello, Meg. Bang.
I just realized this video is gonna be very white.
It's gonna be a very white video.
That's why we painted the snowplow red.
Exactly. Yep.
We could have done white, but then...
We would lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, big spinny boy, snow yeeter, and also the number 18. Now, Alex wanted to tell me why he picked the number 18. Alright, I am running Peter Griffin all the way around.
The reason I picked the number 18 is because what is snow made of?
Water.
18, well, it's actually 18.01, is the atomic weight of water. Oh, all the cars rolled into me again.
Yeah, looks like they did that. Okay. Well, push him back again. There we go. Okay, stop. 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 You're in couple. Stop. You're in couple. There we go. Okay, and this time, if I can find where the handbrake is. There that is. Okay.
How long has it been and we haven't even left the yard yet?
Don't worry, all this will get cut out. Alright, if you say so. Okay, gone. Let me go ahead and blow out that light. Maybe I'll go ahead and turn on this light. Alright.
Okay, so we actually see the cars behind us.
Yep.
Alright. You have control?
I have control of the locomotive.
We're gonna have to alternate between you have control and I have control.
Yeah, just like on an airliner. And my job will be to make sure all the fireboxes are stoked up. Because we have 3 fireboxes I need to worry about. Alright.
Oh, I can also put the flanger down now, as well.
Yep. Until we go over a switch. Yeah, that's gonna be...
just let me know when there's a switch.
I mean, I don't know if it really matters too much, but yeah. Okay, and we'll go ahead and pick up our first round of gold at the dredge.
Which is just down over there.
Oh.
What?
We forgot to put coal in the hopper cars.
That's yob.
We should be able to get enough gold rounded up without the coal, hopefully. That does mean we're just bringing the regular hopper car along for the ride, because it can't even be loaded up with gold ore. Oops, switch.
Uh-oh.
There, did you save it?
No, that's alright.
Okay, we'll have a lot of switches for MOW to take care of, I guess, after we're done here.
Yeah, for real. Up, switches, up.
Yeah. There they go.
Damaged a lot of switches.
Yeah, we're gonna damage a lot of switches. Yeah, we're saying hi to the dredge. We haven't said hi to the dredge really that much this series. It's a good use for our pipes that are useless. It's a good use for our useless pipes. Because we really don't need oil anymore. Now, if they had oil burners in this game, then maybe we would be more interested in refining the oil, but as it stands, who cares about oil? We have electricity now. We don't need oil lights.
Yeah, we can run the trains off electricity.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll skip the diesel age and we'll go straight to the electric age.
Even though electric trains actually came before steam before
yeah, they did.
Trains, but yeah.
They were very inefficient though.
Yeah. I mean, they were SEs, not DEs.
Well, there were some electrics. Just like
really?
yeah, overhead catenary. Like I think Switzerland had the first ones. I gotta back up a little bit so I end up under the spout. Give me the gold ore.
This would have been perfect for the Halloween special.
Or a winter special, Christmas special.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay,
you
we got.
You never explained, by the way. How did you escape Charles?
Oh, yeah, yeah, not quite sure. I think I don't know. If I just, you know, I got attacked and then I woke up. I was back in the freight office. Very weird. Very weird. Yeah, maybe it was just a figment of our imaginations. Anyway,
yeah, exactly.
Everybody's got full firebox.
You have control. I'm waiting for you.
I know we're just like slowly rolling forward.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a.
I was just making sure everybody's fireboxes were filled up. Is all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a Yuso. Me and Miso.
Okay. Well, someone needs to control the snowplow while you're gone, so I guess I'll take control of the snowplow.
I'm gonna go enter Meg.
Path the other way. There we go. Throw the snow into the lake. Oh wait, we need stuff here actually. That's what I totally forgot. We're about to just whiz past here. Yeah, we need the water. We need the water. Pop the lid, swing the thing. Pop the lid and swing the thing. Open the valve. I said open the valve. Valve. I said open the valve. Valve. Someone please help me. Open the valve. There we go. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing with that water, Houston? Okay, back in the big ol' scary snowplow. That blade spinning up. Okay, raise the flanger as we go over the switches. There we go. Okay, clear the switches, down it goes. You get a really nice view as you're running the snowplow, actually. Yeah, very nice view. Look at that valve gear go. Should I have gone that way? No, shouldn't have gone that way. Yeah. Okay. Let me set switches again. So we want to go this way, then this way. Oh, we did want to go that way, actually. Yeah, because that would have led us through here. That way. No, that's okay. I think we're fine. Bit of a longer way to go.
I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, running everything at the same time is a little bit tricky. But I've been managing. Yeah, because I had the snowplow in forward reverser, but then the train started running backwards. I'm like, okay, let me put it in reverse reverser. And it started going, and then eventually, as we picked up speed, it started slowing down again. So I had to hop in the trains and set them to their correct reverser, and then we started going again. So...
what it could have been is the fact that Peter Griffin is backwards.
Yeah, I might be confusing it a little bit, but also now I'm not getting the snow getting flung out for some reason. I wonder if it's because the reverser's set wrong on the snowplow. Not sure. Like if I set this to... Like if I set the reverser snowplow to reverse, I think that actually flings the snow out. Yeah, I think... Or wait, no, if I set it to forward, but then change the baffle direction... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, you have to run the snowplow forward to shoot snow out the right. And you run it in reverse to shoot snow out the left.
I tried both directions, neither worked.
Weird. It might just be a visual on my end. Can you still not see the snow? Because it could just be a client-side oddity. Also, I did find out the flanger does work in the menu, F menu. It's just whenever you enter the F menu, it resets all the stuff to its default position. So you have to manually set the flanger again. 100% is up.
Like this game is full of bugs.
Yep, exactly. Anyway, we're going to run past the oil field because I forgot to set a switch earlier. So we're just going to take a bit of a scenic way.
Well, you can go back to your job if you want to.
Oh yeah, you want to man the plow again? Okay. Have fun. Mind the wiggly wall shirt's valve gear as you take your leave.
Yes, I saw that. I was like, oh, that looks safe.
Yeah, don't trip on that. The Shin Buster 9000. Bang, bang, bang. Ah, my shins.
1 hour later.
You know the reason we came up here is because they asked for us to clear their tracks, so that's what we're doing.
Yep, 100%.
They called us up on the telegraph, and they were like, hey, can you clear our tracks? And we're like, yeah, sure, we'll come by and clear your tracks. So there you go. We're just clearing one track. This is the only track they wanted cleared, is just this one. Which I don't know why they wanted this track cleared. They probably should get those tracks cleared, because those are the tracks that actually bring in materials. They have no oil, to give to us. So, not sure why they wanted that track cleared, but that's what they asked for, so we're not ones to judge.
And yeah, I can't get the flanger to move up and down.
Really? It's
Like
not showing it for you?
No, not.
Oh yeah, it doesn't move for you. That's weird. It was moving for me. Again, probably just some client jank in this game. Because the client
It's
is...
almost like this game is completely...
Yeah. Because the client is treated like a worthless human being in this game. The host is the only person that matters. Because this isn't Railroads Online. This is Railroads by yourself, but have your friends if you want. Railroad by yourself, but if you want friends, you can bring them. Because you'll probably need them, because this game is boring.
Online.
Yeah. That's the thing, it's Railroads Online, because if you don't bring your friends, the experience is so boring, you'll fall asleep. Literally, I cannot play this game without having some sort of other stimulus, like music or something, because it's just so... It's very boring. I will admit, it is very boring.
Oh, that is so close. Ow.
Don't worry, I got it.
I accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior.
Just going down a slight hill. I repent my sins. Hold up.
We are... No, I was saying because we're slowing down.
Yeah. We should hopefully be fine. I'm just going to make sure all the trains are still working. There we go, I think we're good.
Yeah, we're all good.
Sometimes you just have to wiggle the regulators and they'll start going again. Again, this whole remote control thing, it's so buggy. I wish they would just revert it. But they aren't going to. Because it's like, yeah, sure, the train's remote control, they double head and all that, but I'd rather just jump between the trains and do it all myself. Or have other people here and do it, because it's just too jank. Or just have the ability to turn it off and on, like, please.
That's what they said. Like in the Discord, they said that they do, but you can't find it.
I don't see anything in the options. I'll check again. Options, gameplay, custom weather, time, vehicle settings, autosave, user interface. Settings? Only thing in vehicle settings is fuel and automatic couplers. I have fuel set to medium and automatic couplers on. I don't think there's anything here in controls.
Maybe it's in when you start the world.
Possibly. I wouldn't see that though. Oh well.
Yeah, I crave steak. I need some red meat right
now.
Yeah. Like no joke, I always feel better after I've had a steak. Like,
it could be that your body's lacking protein or something, or iron.
That's the thing. Tofu has protein. It could be iron. Yeah. That might be why I feel lethargic.
Yeah. Do you get dizzy when you stand up?
Not always, but when I stand up too quickly, yes.
Yeah, that's iron deficiency. Because your body needs iron to move oxygen throughout the body.
Oh wait, hang on, there's a stainless steel spoon here.
Because literally, the reason your blood is red is because literally your blood is full of rust. Iron oxide.
Kind of. It's actually the heme in hemoglobin.
Yeah, well it's iron oxide. Yeah, it's just like one molecule of iron oxide mixed in with stuff, but yeah, it's still iron oxide, but just rust. Now, I wouldn't recommend going out and eating rust now, because that has other problems, but, you know.
No. What you are thinking of is, tetanus. And tetanus is not caused by rust. It's caused by a virus that lives on rust, specifically if it gets in the blood. It's the same as you can drink snake venom, but you can. But you wouldn't want to get it in your blood.
Yeah. But still, I wouldn't recommend eating rusty metal, because there's probably other problems that would happen from eating rusty metal. Just, you know, just from the fact that you're eating literal metal.
Here's the thing, you can actually eat iron.
I mean, yeah, there was that dude that ate that airplane that one time, so... I'm just saying I wouldn't recommend it, but you know what, if you're stupid enough to do it, you do you. That's the motto of this series, right? We don't recommend it, but if you're stupid enough, go ahead and do it, because we don't want your stupidity in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead and win yourself a Darwin Award. Yeah,
and okay, here's the thing. Instructions for you all. Go jump off a bridge.
I lose like 500 subscribers overnight. Alex! My subscriber count just goes from 3,000 to 200. Alex!
What happened?
You told me to jump off a bridge. I don't know what you're on about.
You're the one that left. You're the one that left it in though.
Oh yeah, so it's all editor me's fault, right? because he has the final say in literally everything. I could literally replace all this audio with a voiceover, and you wouldn't even know.
Hi, editor.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing really well.
Well, that's good. I'm just working on this video here.
Oh, really? Just having a conversation with a future... Oh, it's like that Doctor Who episode, Blink.
Oh, yeah, where they were in the, it was in the TV screen talking to them.
Yes, yeah, exactly, it's like that.
Yeah.
You know, on the DVD, there is actually an Easter egg which has the entire unedited video. And there's like videos online of people trying to be, what's her name? The reporter, and trying to have the conversation.
Yeah, trying to have the conversation. That's cool.
Yeah, but without the script and all that.
Oh yeah, that's neat. Trying to memorize it all. So yeah, for the uninitiated, basically what we're talking about is there's a Doctor Who episode where the Doctor gets trapped in the past.
1969.
Yeah, 1969? Yeah, 1969. So he records a video, but he has the transcript of the people talking before. And basically, they're having like a conversation through the TV screen. It's pretty interesting.
So the Doctor knows what's going to be said in the future, so he responds to the transcript of the future. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it kind of does. It's Doctor Who. It's a little bit.
In the words of the 10th Doctor in that episode, wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Would you ride on a Saturn V to the moon to ride an Ice 3 on the moon?
Well, good luck riding an Ice 3 on the moon, because that thing literally travels at orbital velocity. Actually, what's the surface orbital speed?
I think it's quite fast. I don't think a bullet could enter orbit of the moon. Actually, I think it's faster than you think it is. Anyway,
well,
here we
yeah.
are,
Point
pulling
is,
into the gold. We get more gold for ya.
Now, if you ask me if I would rather fly a Saturn V or ride on the ice, fly the Saturn V. Absolutely the Saturn V.
No. I was just trying to overload your brain with literally everything you enjoy. Would you ride the ice to go fly the Saturn V? Would you get on the ice to go ride on the Saturn V?
I could die happy.
Oh, well, here's a good one. Would you ride on the ice to get on the Saturn V, knowing it's Apollo 13?
Yes, that would be incredible. Imagine experiencing Apollo 13 firsthand.
It'd be a bit stressful,
mate.
Now, like you don't know if you're gonna succeed or not. It's not like Apollo 13. Oh, everything's gonna be okay. You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know if Apollo 13 is gonna be okay or not.
Logically, I don't see how Apollo 13 could have ended in disaster, except for the reentry.
And at that point, you've probably already had enough fun. So, all right. Well, you can go ahead and close that gold hatch, and let's go ahead and maybe get on with a time lapse, because this video is probably already gonna be eons long. And we'll go ahead and head on down to the placey place.
Yeah. How much do we have? Only 11.
Yeah, if we had coal, we could have got more, but because I'm a dum-dum, I forgot to bring coal. Yeah, literally all it needed was one carload of coal, and yeah, we would have been able to get a lot more gold. So, whoopsie doodles.
Coal in the tenders. Just unload the tenders.
Wait, can we do that? Can I just take the coal?
This snow is flickering in and out of existence at the same rate as my monitor.
I'm trying to shovel coal out of the tenders into the coal hole. I don't think it's working, Houston.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, well here we are. Let's go ahead and get the gold in there. The gold.
Gold.
There it goes. Gold's going in. Gold is going in. So that should be enough for 2 more bags. Let's go ahead and get the water in there now. We have 19,828, so we might have to buy the train at the start of next time, just because we kind of needed the coal. We kind of needed it.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. We just lost the car.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Run! Run!
What do you mean run?
Run! This is gonna get us!
We lost one of the hoppers.
Oh, we didn't need them anyway. Oh, are you gonna stop that train behind me, or are we just gonna... Okay.
Huh?
I guess I'll just let it bang into us. I thought you were gonna stop that train before it collided, but oh well.
Oh.
Oh, I just realized the water was up... I just realized the water's up top. I don't know why I thought I had to come down here to unload water. At least I remembered to actually load up the water cars. It's fine. Oh, never mind. It's not fine anymore. It was fine until it wasn't fine anymore. We lost him.
No, nice job.
Alright, so we just came back here to the...
Sorry.
Interrupting chicken. We just came back here to drop off the water cars and pick up the coal cars. So now we're gonna head back to all the previous industries that we were supposed to give them earlier. So, hi ball.
What about Bible?
Bye ball? Hi Bob.
Heads up, it is the next day.
Yeah, it is a bit later.
Yeah, and my my phone is... I am currently being treated like a celebrity.
Everybody, please give Alex a bunch of money so that he can feel like a celebrity.
Donate to my,
Donate to your OnlyFans, because you have one of those.
Yep, totally. Yep. I'm not subscribed to Private Presley.
Well, at least here we get to try. We actually get to try out the new sawmill alignment. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure we're lined over to the loading side. All right, looking good. We'll just go ahead and squeeze on some brakes. Are we gonna fit? I don't think we're gonna fit, Houston. Are we?
Let's have a look.
Ooh, ooh.
Let's touch.
Okay, we can fit... Well, that's a little bit silly. Well, now that we've cleared the snow, I'm gonna uncouple from here. Okay, pull forward. Okay, and now I want you to continue backing up.
Eh?
Yeah, continue going.
Alright.
We're making room for Peter Griffin to get in here. Get you and Big Spinny Boy out of the way. There we go. Okay, wood. Wood and wood. The wood goes where the wood goes. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. Is any of this making sense to you?
No. Because I'm tired of
If it does, just say yes. Okay, what you did there was jumping. You just jumped. I'll put it past you because you're tired. But come on, you should have realized. Okay, you are past your switch. Yeah, this sawmill is so much more easy to navigate, I feel like. And the curves, they're a little sharp, but going at 20 over them, I've never derailed, so. I just wouldn't go 30 over them. Bang. Alrighty. Let's hit the hill with speed and power.
I believe in speed. Speed and power.
I'm gonna get Kronk. We gotta go. Wow, you're the handbrake, aren't you?
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm getting Kronk over here. Yeah, I saw as soon as we started slowing down, I knew we would need his assistance.
Well, we've slowed down before. Remember?
Yeah, but this was like slowing down well before the top.
Yeah, fair enough.
Usually we make it about halfway, then it starts slowing down, and then It's usually like a gradual slowdown. This was like as soon as every car was on the thing, it was just.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
I did not line the turntable correctly.
Nice job.
It's kind of hard to see exactly where the rails are. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see exactly where the rails are. There we go. Oh, Kronk found him. he knew where the rails were. Like, as soon as I lined the turntable correctly, he was like, okay, let's go.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
Yeah. We're rolling backwards. Can you... Full beam ahead, please?
Hang on.
I guess let's just get to the bottom of the hill, and we'll do a running
Okay.
start. We should be locomotionizing. Is this the longest train we've had? I feel like this is the longest train.
Quite possibly.
Even more pollution.
Yeah.
For the win. I mean, Kronk's pollution isn't
is
that
the
bad
same.
because it's wood, right?
Yeah.
It's wood, so it's healthier.
Yeah, because coal is just pure carbon, so ergo carbon dioxide.
Yeah, wood's got some other bits in it. Okay. Here's a good trivia question for you. What train do you think would be the least pleasant to be in a tunnel with? So we're talking about steam train spitting out smog, smoke, in a tunnel.
Like what specific train or what type of train?
What type? So we have wood burners, coal burners, or oil burners. Which one do you think is the worst?
I'd say steam because it's for the same reason that.
You mean coal?
Yeah, coal. Well, actually, no, probably wood.
I actually don't know about wood. I just know that oil is worse than coal, from what Heist said.
What's his reason?
He's literally been in a tunnel with both, and he said the oil was worse.
The oil might feel worse, but the thing is, wood and coal... Okay, so coal is carbon dioxide, which means that you would asphyxiate. Because you wouldn't get enough oxygen, which means, yeah. If you had carbon dioxide scrubbers, yeah, you'd be completely fine. And also, like, soot and all that, so you'd probably blacken your lungs. Wood,
Yeah.
That's for the same, like, wood, I wouldn't want to be in a tunnel with those, because with that, you would have, it's basically for the same reason that they, tell you to, crawl if you're in a house fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah, again, you'd suffocate. What's more, wood produces a lot more smoke, so...
Yeah. Yeah, so wood might actually be the worst then, yeah.
Yeah. Oil, I can sort of understand because of the smell. But
Yeah.
it wouldn't produce as much smoke. It
Yeah.
would produce carbon monoxide, but
I just know from what he said in the video where he was talking about it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Because you'd think
see
oil
his
would be the
logic,
best, but yeah, it smells the smell.
Yeah, a bit of smell, but at the same time, you can survive that much better than oil.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, but here's the other thing. Long term, what would you, what one would be most dangerous?
Probably, from what you're saying about a house fire, probably the wood. Because that's probably got other stuff in it that wouldn't be that good. But yeah, no, it makes...
Interestingly, electric is also dangerous.
Electric in a tunnel?
It's a very, very small amount, and it would literally take years. But the sparks and the electrification of the air produces ozone.
That sounds like some kind of torture. An infinitely long tunnel with an electric high-speed train.
Yeah, that would be a sore level torture.
If it was torturing you...
loved
If it was torturing you, it would be the Ice 3.
Yeah.
It'd be like the train you love slowly kills you.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be literally like how long, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop off some coal here, because this place needs some coal. Okay. Let's get those blades spinning back up. And go. Yeah. Running the snowplow has an interesting challenge, because, yeah, I want to, like, rev up the regulator to full, let the snowplow start spinning before I actually start moving forward. So I want to hold the train in place with the brake for a little bit before we actually start moving. Because it takes a while for the big spinny thing to spin up.
Yeah,
It's like a big old flywheel. Let's do a slight change in course. We'll just head back this way. This will be a bit quicker than going all the way around. Yeah, I was gonna go that way up the pretty bridge way again, but yeah. That would have taken a very long time to get to the gold mine.
Like I'm tired.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, can you stop? Can you stop? Emergency stop! Emergency stop!
I can't press F. There we are. Now, oh, mother of all that's holy.
Press F to pay respects to the train. I hope the stamp mill is okay with getting snow blasted straight into the window. It's literally going straight into the window there. How are we going to fix this? Peter Griffin.
The one, the only, Peter Griffin.
I just like someone coming to our series for the first time be like, why do they have a train called Jabba the Hutt? Why do they have a train called Peter Griffin?
Yeah, for real though.
Why is the Saw theme constantly stuck in Alex's head? These questions.
Was one of the greatest.
The questions that nobody will ever know. Okay. Weird. Again, this multiple train unit control causes a lot of jank. They literally made the game more buggy by adding this. Okay, put the coal in the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What, you like my counting? Beams.
Oh yeah. Bejeems.
Okay. 4 Gildor. Yeah, it'll make 2 more, and then it'll be out of rails, beams, and coal. So I think that's probably where we leave it for the rest of the series.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Alrighty, so it's now another day, because it was getting quite late again, and yeah, Alex had to go, and I had to go. So we're gonna try and finish up this video now. This is pretty much the final day I have to work on it. I pretty much have everything edited. I just need to get the final bit done. So Alex said he would join in a bit, but if not, we'll just do this last little bit by ourselves. We just got to get this gold that we loaded up down to the stamp mill and get that going, and then do all that. And I think what we'll do probably is I'll take these pipes and stuff down to the dredge off camera, because yeah, we just want to make sure we get enough money so that we can actually buy the train that we want to get. And with this, we will be able to get enough money. We don't need to bother going to the dredge, but it would be nice to, you know, get the extra gold from the dredge just by selling the pipes we have on board. And we need to take a little bit. We need to give them a little bit more coal too, anyway. So it just makes sense to do all that as its own separate haul once we get back settled in the place. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the switch, and we're gonna go ahead and head back down towards the stamp mill and do one last delivery. One final shipment, if you will. I actually don't know if we can get to the stamp mill. I mean, we could go. We could go this way. No, we can't. Never mind. I always think we can go this way, but then this isn't a Y. Maybe I should look into making that a Y, because that would open up our options a lot more. But, you know, it's fine. We can just turn around here at this loop. Not a big deal. And then we can go ahead and get on going here. Let's just get on down and get done with this. Because, yeah, this took... I mean, it didn't really take longer than a Reels Online video normally does. It's just, for some reason, we've just been starting really, really late with recording. So, yeah, it's like we haven't really had much time to just knock it all out in one session. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and see you guys down at the bottom. Could do a time-lapse, but, we've kind of time-lapsed this way before, and it's not really that exciting, so... Yeah, I guess I'll just see you.
I just opened Minecraft. I am an idiot. I have no brains. I am a complete and utter.
That's okay. I do that on occasion. Alright, let's go ahead and dump the gold in here. Oop, off the reg. Okay. Here we go. Gold in the gold hole.
I'm sorry. I just can't believe I'm such an idiot. Sorry.
Alright, the gold is in the gold hole, where the gold goes. And we now have $26,000. And however much experience is up in the top corner of the screen.
I declare an invite.
Oh, yes, hold on. I'm just, freight, gold ore. So it'll be 500 times 8 is how much experience we'll get from that, because we are timesing the experience by 10, as we said last time. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to the yard. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything back to the yard. We have some pipes. I'll take those to the dredge and get the gold off camera, because it's probably gonna be like 3 little pieces of gold that I'll bring up here. I mean, it should be actually, no, it'll be 4 pieces, which will be enough to make 1 more refined gold, giving us a total of, what is that? 9 refined gold? It's not bad. 9 refined gold in the series.
No refined gold? Really?
9 refined gold.
Yeah, counting in English be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0, 10.
0, 10. I realized we still have Kronk with us. I was about to just like take the way, like back, you know the way, like the quick way back home, over the bridge and all that. But I realized we still have Kronk with us, so it probably makes more sense to swing by the iron mine. I mean, do we swing by the iron mine, or do we take him down to the sawmill? Because we said we wanted to take Kronk down to the sawmill. This might be our chance.
Oh yeah, because we think that Maleficent.
Yeah, so we just keep Kronk attached.
Kind of, I guess.
Oh.
Oh. he says as he promptly detaches Kronk.
Kronk's like, I'm making it. I'm making it.
Splat.
Look, he's trying his best. Is he actually still moving? Okay, where's the car that came on? It's got to be on this curve. Every single time something comes off on this curve. Who are you?
It's the cursed.
Curve.
Oh, what the f? I didn't even hit it with that much speed. Everything just came off.
Guess which car it was.
Was it T-Bone?
You would be absolutely 100% correct. It was T-Bone.
Why is it always T-Bone?
And why are these cars off the rails? What happened to them?
Because I bumped into them too hard.
Oh, you pillock.
Oh no, he's starting to say pillock.
Yep. You've said it to me too many times.
So why aren't you saying
Because I don't swear, okay?
What if I told you that pillock's a swear word?
Right, then I'll just start whistling it out then. Looks like. Don't make me. Don't make me. I know that
every word in the English dictionary is a swear word.
Alright, so RRO just becomes... That would be a funny April Fool's. Just like... Oh, by the way, every word is a swear word. Okay. The trains are being special again. The trains are being special again. Kronk, stop being special.
Is that... Oh, no he's not. What the f***? Where'd the regulator go?
Where'd the regulator go? The cotter pin sheared off. Where? There. Oh no. What's wrong with these trains? I swear, they don't want us to have a good time today. Okay, you. Beans. What in the world? Why are they not... Oh!
Should we just go the other way?
You have no fire in you anymore, do you?
You're a twit!
There's too many
You
fireboxes to deal about! Anyway, so here we are. This is where the incident happened. So I will be coming to a stop. And how do we wanna do this? Just let Kronk roll and see what direction he goes in?
Yeah, I guess that works.
Okay, here we go.
Flip him over.
Okay, let me take
Where
off the
fuck
regulator.
did he go?
What? Whoa. Is he already on his way? Where do we go?
Now what do we do? These switches, for Kronk to move, he can't really operate switches by himself. He has to have us. So I imagine that all these switches are set correctly.
So we just go back and hope.
Yeah.
So if he zoomed off to go find Maleficent, then all the switches are gonna be lined to Maleficent. Okay, so yeah, he would have been over on that rail. Okay, and then he would have been lined this way. Okay, so he would have been onto this rail. Yeah, that switched for us. Okay, and then he would have gone this way. Okay, past the water. Unfortunately, we cannot use that water. Wish we could.
Yeah.
It's cow water. Alright, over the frozen lake.
Well, not really frozen, but yeah.
Partially frozen because of the weather we've had recently. There's a little bit of a yard here, a little bit of double siding.
Uncharted territories we are in here.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'll be damned.
There she is. There's Kronk.
And Maleficent.
A little bit worse for wear.
I've been sitting out here for how long with nothing?
So sorry that we lost you. Alright. There we go.
Well.
And the fact that Kronk stopped right here too, that's... Instead of...
useful.
Yeah, instead of ending up off the rails.
This wasn't scripted at all.
This wasn't scripted at all.
We didn't plan this for a couple of episodes ago, no.
No, this is all just happening right now.
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and... I'm sure Maleficent is not in a state to run, so we'll just have to drag her.
Yeah. We don't particularly want a water explosion of Kronk's girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, I think that this was probably a good point as any to end the video. I know we're not making it back to the yard, but this video is already super long, and I feel like this is a somewhat happy ending. Yeah, like I've already said, this video has been very interesting recording-wise because we've recorded it in 3 separate parts, and it's been quite an adventure. So, yeah, if you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. And next time, I think next time is definitely going to be the finale. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it for next time. If anything, I'm just glad to get this series over with because Railroads Online has become not really that fun to play anymore, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I agree. This series was definitely different.
Yeah, it started out good, but then, yeah, just with there being no new content, it just feels like it's dragged on for way too long. Yeah, that's why I didn't really build any like big structures because I just felt like I just never, you know, felt like it. So I guess I guess we'll figure this out next time. But I guess do we take Kronk back to our yard, our big yard, and fix Maleficent up, or do we take them back to the iron mine and let the workers there fix Maleficent up? What do you think? Yeah, I guess we'll figure that out next time. All right.
And I have a comment challenge for you all.
Oh
Can
gosh.
you guess the name of our final engine? No reward this time because we know what happens, but can you guess it?
Can you guess it? Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this adventure. And we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Until next time.
Until next time.